Hey everyone, Xeno back for some more Shattered Diamond demo footage. Last time we took on the intro stage and Switch Man, and I'm just going to be kind of proceeding through the demo, probably in the same order that I did originally. You can test up some of the weapons for the weaknesses, but basically I just want to show up everything that exists. Not going to bother going back to the shop for the time being, just have a look at Tsunami Man stage. Great graphics on the intro, by the way. I love this sprite. And the parallax for the plants is great too. I found this stage on my initial run-through to be one of the more challenging ones, but it's mainly just a matter of getting used to the gimmick, which I would qualify these moving rafts as probably the main gimmick of this stage. These ones, they follow your movement, and oh, okay, that was close. I didn't mention it last time, but the Big Eye redesign is cool too. Looks like one of those Japanese devil creatures, and I almost just screwed myself over. When the rafts collide, the one with the blue markings is the one that survives, which is a great way of signposting that visually. And they of course give you an appropriate amount of time to jump off. I like this little Shadow Blade enemy. A little annoying, but because it jumps. There we go. Fun stuff. This stage definitely has some Asian influence. Notice the kind of like Vietnamese style hat for Tsunami Man himself. It's cool stuff. I also like how the bulbs on the ceiling, one dropped as you can see. They're clearly marked. The Met ones have this dot pattern on my right. This one's a Met. So you can always tell, which is great. If you're going to have a fake enemy gimmick, you generally want there to be a way to tell them apart. You know, kind of unlike the camo. Okay, this is only vulnerable in the head. That's a bit strange. I don't think I noticed that my first run around. There isn't anything about that enemy that would suggest visually that it's only able to be a hidden head, but I guess it makes sense. It's an armored creature. It's all well and good. Alright, I can do a slightly better job of this initial section. Actually, you know, I have this for a reason. Oh wait, it's running out of energy way quicker than I thought. Alright, never mind. My scumming attempt is gonna fail, because I'm gonna run out of energy. Oh, no way. I've never seen this thing follow you. Okay, there we go. Good challenge here. Alright, I'm just gonna bypass this guy. Doesn't play nice with me. A sweet health. I like how these fish just kind of flop around on land, and they have a wide-eyed expression. Alright, and we're back. I'm not sure if any of the level design got updated in the demo updates. I can't pick out any noticeable differences compared to when I first played it a few weeks ago, but I haven't played Proto Man really, so I can't speak to how impactful the changes were gameplay-wise, and for the sake of this review, I probably won't bother, but it's good to know that he was fixed up. Oh man, can't get that help. Wait, is there any junk claw? Oh, sweet. I didn't even think that would work. Okay, nice. That's actually really cool. Great weapon design. Maybe I'll use some of them a bit more. A snowball weapon. Not sure who's supposed to be weak to this. Of the weapons present in the demo, there already seem to be some sort of somewhat defined weakness chain, although I'm not sure if that's just some of the damage values were changed for demo purposes. very satisfying to use most of these. The only one I'm not super big on. Why is... Okay, so this doesn't attach to stuff. Just kinda... That's good to know. Oh wow, it grabs the enemies and... Okay, is this immune? This enemy might just be immune to it, and I'm like making a fool of myself. What was I saying before? I can't remember. Oh, probably the Ember Tor weapon? Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that one, but the rest of these weapons feel very fun and fluid to use. That one has its own kind of unique physics, so it's a bit different. Probably just a thing that would take some time to get used to. These turtle enemies go a little bit underused in this stage, in my opinion. They're quite cool, but I believe they only ever appear in a few rooms. Alright, bye-bye. I love Quarry Toss. It's basically what Super Arms should have been. Great concept for a weapon. Surprisingly simple, too. This section gets a bit more hectic with the boat you're supposed to ride kind of sneaking up behind you sometimes. Oh boy. Yeah, and these things now stomp the water to create waves. There's just a super cool twist on the initial idea. The stage just builds on itself really nicely. I feel like the gimmicks are being used at their full potential here, and just narrowly got flipped by that line, unfortunately. But the team has done a really great job of making none of this like frustrating playthrough. I had to play this stage quite a few times. Granted, with the game overs, it changes the dynamic a little bit because I'm not in any... There's not a lot of urgency for demo purposes for me here, but even when I had limited lives, I really didn't mind that much. Everything's just well designed to be just enough to tickle your brain, but not super aggravating. If these levels were well play-tested, and I'd be willing to bet that they are, it definitely shows. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do that. Little Shadow Blade enemy trick. I think that caught me off guard my first run through. Oh. This section gave me a lot of trouble in my initial playthrough. I'm still not sure how I feel about these spikes that come from the enemy stomping, because it's kind of unclear where you're supposed to stand if you want to be safe. And that happened to me last time too. Okay, great. Yeah. In neither of my first runs getting to that point in the stage did I expect the boat to pop up and kill me like that. But after that I learned my lesson pretty quickly. What you're supposed to do is use the ladder, but the exact same thing happened to me the first time. I wouldn't call it unfair or anything, but it definitely catches you off guard. You can skip these enemies with well-timed. Seriously? Okay. I wish that when it came time to show things off, I could actually play half decently for a solid 5 to 10 minutes. But, not such luxury. Oh, nice. Didn't think that would actually work. getting to the phase of the video where impatience is the result of most of the deaths. The parallax effect is a little weird if you move back and forth. I'm just noticing that now. Strange. But it looks really good. I like how you can see a bunch of plants and stuff in the distance. This is a great looking game by all measures, to be honest. Alright, let's see if I will survive this time. And... oh, okay. I actually was expecting to be completely marooned after that, and have one of those reserve tanks. We'll see if I make it. Stand on the left here, and then stand on the right. That's how I've been remembering these. Alright, let's not get crushed by the boat this time. Bye-bye. There's a health pickup as well inside there. Nice little nod to Mega Man 10. Great. Alright, so that's how you're supposed to do that and not get absolutely decimated by the boat. Here's Tsunami Man. Good lucks. He's slightly weak to the Switch Spark as far as I can tell, which is strange because his weapon also absolutely annihilates Switch Man. I might see if I can find a secondary use for him. Or a secondary weakness. Maybe it's Quarry Toss. What are all these rocks for? Oh, okay, actually, yeah, he is weak to the Quarry Toss. But why did I die? I thought I had a... oh, never mind, I don't have the reserve tank. Okay, so actually his weakness is Quarry Toss, it seems, but you're only really able to take full advantage of it during the inspiration attack. That's cool. Yeah, that's 5 damage. That's definitely a weakness. Oh, it looks like I skipped the desperation attack outright. I didn't know that you could do that with the weaknesses, so that's cool to know. Good stuff. A lot of empty moments commentary-wise, but honestly, the less I say, the better your game is for the most part. Solid everything. Great boss fight, a healthy amount of challenge, and the times I completely messed up were entirely my fault. I like this weapon too. It's basically like Mega Man Make Your Rain Flush, but even more flashy. Very nice. They even give you the test weapon little playground that was on the previous menu, which is cool. From here, I think I'll do Quarry next. I love the construction bot design. Very cool. This stage visually reminds me a lot of Pluto from Mega Man 5. I think it's mostly the fans and the rocks. It has very much of a kind of similar vibe. I'm not sure what time of day this is supposed to take place at. Like, my mind can't decide if it's like dusk or just that's just how this environment looks or what. But it's very pretty. Oh, I like how the Susies do a little bounce when they touch the surfaces. Every enemy has so many frames of animation that they're just a lot of eye candy going on here. Like, look at the Mets. There's a lot of extra frames in there. And the Pickleman Bulls, those are cool. I love how these Susies squish up against the wall. Here we have the, I don't remember which Mega Man game specifically this behavior is from. I think it's 8, where they drill, but, not quite like this. They just kind of went into the ground, so that's a cool expansion of the idea. And, of course, what Mega Man fangame is complete without conveyor belts? Oh, getting to reflect the shots. I often forget that's a mechanic in this game. It's really cool that the shots retain their hitbox even after they're reflected off. I think that might be a feature in Mega Mix too, but I forget if the hitboxes get disabled. This thing reminds me of, what, Quake Man from the, Mega Man Recharged demo. Kind of similar vibe going on between those two. These are fully invincible while drilling. Not even gonna try to approach it. Ooh. Satisfying. So the, like, seismic activity kind of unlocks different paths, which is really neat. A little bit of water to add flavor to the stage as well. I mean, at the risk of running my mouth too much, I just gotta say that the way everything interacts is so cool. Like, the bats getting reused too, and creating vortexes instead of spinning rocks underground. It really helps with the immersion so much when everything feels like it's kind of obeying the laws of the universe it's in. Like, I'm pretty sure the Ember Twirl doesn't work underwater as well, just like you'd expect. They really thought of everything. And the Susie moving on the conveyor belt, I haven't seen that interaction before. So, I mean, even after playing the demo once, I'm still seeing new stuff to some extent. Which is... I feel like that's how you know you've made a really stellar product. Can you stand on this? Oh wow, you can. I'm impressed. Very impressed. This is a level of detail that I aspire to personally in my own game development endeavors. You know, it took a lot of brain power to make sure all these things worked with each other correctly. The bug testing must know... Did that reflect twice? Wait, I saw something reflect twice. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that footage later, but I'm pretty sure that shot just reflected twice. On the, Pickle Man and then the Met. Which... What weapon would I use to remove this? Oh! Yeah, the animation killed me. That's fine. I probably should have seen that coming. Let me show off that, twirl interaction. Yeah, it just becomes bubbles. Oh, they're still deadly, though? Wait, hold on. Yeah, that was interesting. Let me see. Wait, no. Okay, yeah, the bubbles actually still kill stuff, which is interesting. This is fun. There's sufficient freedom for exploration as well with these paths. The whole thing feels very authentic in its design, just everything feels so natural. If you told me that this was an official product, I wouldn't have qualms about believing it for even a second. There we go, made it up here naturally this time. I really appreciate you can still hit the Pickle Man's heads, even while they're shielded, because the hitbox is very specifically programmed like that. It's great. Oh, bonus room, nice. Does Rush Jet work underwater here? Okay, yeah, it does. Oh, I thought this was a secret or something, but it's just the life bars covering top up. Not sure how I feel about the horizontal design as opposed to vertical. I actually don't really have strong feelings either way. Looks good. I like how these guys get snorkels, like an underwater outfit. And I'm not sure if I showed it off before because I've kind of just been using weapons to move fast, but these things pull you in pretty strongly too. So, gotta use them to your advantage if you're able. And yeah, like this. Great stuff. Huh. I wonder why this is pretty devious. There we go. Little trick. The earthquakes are changing stuff underground as well. go. Great stage. Phenomenal. No real complaints, to be honest. I was thinking maybe the amount of secrets in this game could be upped a little bit to encourage exploration, but to be honest, if the intent is to have a kind of slightly more linear experience, which is totally fine, the devs are doing a great job of it. Alright, what's your weakness? I always forget. It's not Spark. Not the snow weapon either. Maybe Jungle Claw? Maybe Jungle. I didn't fully test out most of the weapons, because when I initially played, I didn't play with the all weapons unlocked setting. But we'll see. Let me see. 1, no, that's not it. 4, okay, yeah, it's orbits. What's this? Good weakness. I mean, you can just have it home in on him. Great stuff. The fight's pretty hectic. He tries to kind of physically grapple you, which is pretty befitting for a construction zone robot master. I don't have too much to say about the bosses. Overall, a lot of them use a lot of projectiles, or they just take some time to getting used to, but they're very fair overall. No major, nothing major to say. I find it really cool that Quarry Toss allows you to pick up rocks in the environment, but also create your own. It's literally what Super Arm should have been. And in that way, it does a great job. Alright. I believe that's going to do it for the time being. Thank you all for joining me, and see you for the final part of this demo. We'll be taking on Breeze and Jungle, and that should be a wrap. Props to the devs as well. If you're still watching this, great project. I'm loving this. I'm really looking forward to seeing the full version. But with that, this is Xeno, signing off. Bye-bye, guys.